Good morning, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are safe and secure. Stay home, stay safe. Welcome to today's English class. Today, we are going to discuss and analyze the poem The Garden Within. It is written by Celia Burrell. The poet Celia Burrell has tried to bring the comparison between human heart and a garden. So now let us go in brief of the poem.
The Garden Within. There is a garden in my heart where beauty grows in fits and starts. The poet says that there is a garden. So how does a garden look, children? Already we discussed here. Yes, the garden is a beautiful place where there are green plants and colorful flowers. So he says that there is a beautiful garden in his heart. In my heart there is a beautiful garden where what grows there in the garden? The beauty grows, isn't it? The day by day the beauty grows in the garden and it fits and starts. Meaning of in fits and starts in a sudden and irregular manner, isn't it? The plants grow in an irregular manner but it looks very beautiful. So the poet says that in my heart there is a beautiful garden, whether it grows in an irregular way, but it looks very beautiful. Where smiles are petals from the flowers bestowed by others from their bowers. So the poet says that where smiles are petals, meaning of petals, a delicate colored part of a flower. You can see here it is a delicate part of a flower. The poet says that from the flowers, first of all you should know the flowers come from the petals. The flowers comes from the petals. The bestowed by others, meaning of bestowed, gave by others from their bowers, meaning of bowers, a pleasant place in the shade of a tree, meaning of bowers, a pleasant place in the shade of a tree. So the poet says that the flowers are bright and beautiful when they had colorful and attractive petals, isn't it? They look very bright and beautiful. The garden looks very bright and beautiful when they are having very colored and attractive petals. The garden gives us happiness and joy with its beauty. It gives the happiness and joy with its beauty. Similarly, human beings can spread happiness with their smile. So poet says that the poet compares the smile with the petals. So the poet says that the happiness with their smile, they can spread their happiness with their smile. When we are smiling, the others derive pleasure from it. So just like a flower, it gives joy. A smile makes the others feel happy, isn't it? The smile makes the others to feel happy. When we smile to others, automatically the others also feel happy. The humans should keep smiling to forget our sorrows. So the poet says that the human beings should smile and forget the sorrows. Nutritious hope reaps seeds to feed my spirit for its every need. Meaning of nutritious, good hope reaps seeds to feed. Meaning of reaps, gives to feed my spirit. Meaning of spirit, inner feelings of a human being for its every need. Here the poet says that nutritious hope, the human being should have purity of thoughts and hopes about their future. They should be hopeful and confident about their future. Then they will be cheerful at their heart. Hope will satisfy the needs of the spirit. The inner feelings will make them to feel good. The inner feelings will satisfy the needs of the spirit. With gratitude, I will reach my goal to touch the island of my soul. With gratitude, meaning of gratitude, thankfulness. I'll reach my goal, meaning of goal, something that you hope to achieve, to touch the island of my soul. Here, the poet compared the human soul to an island. The human soul is compared to an island which is full of hope, joy and peace. He is confident that he will reach the island of his soul. He says that he will reach the island of his
The central
soul.
idea of the poem is human beings should be broad minded. They should have purity of thought to live in peace and harmony. Once again, let us go through the summary of the poem. The poet Celia Barrel has tried to bring the comparison between human heart and a garden. The garden is a beautiful place where there are green plants and colorful flowers. The flowers are bright and beautiful when they have colorful and attractive petals. The garden gives us happiness and joy with its beauty. Similarly, human beings can spread happiness with their smile. When we are smiling, the others derive pleasure from it. So, just like a flower gives joy, a smile makes the others feel happy. The humans should keep smiling to forget our sorrows. The human being should have purity of thoughts and hopes about their future. They should be hopeful and confident about their future. Then they will be cheerful at their heart. Hope will satisfy the needs of the spirit. The poet compared human soul to an island which is full of hope, joy, and peace. He is confident that he will reach the island of his soul.
Let us now go through the glossary of the poem, The Garden Within. Meaning of in fits and starts, in a sudden and irregular manner. Meaning of petal, a delicate colored part of a flower. Meaning of bestowed, gave. Meaning of bowers, a pleasant place in the shade of tree. Meaning of nutritious, good. Meaning of reaps, gives. Meaning of spirit, inner feelings or mood. Meaning of gratitude, thankfulness. Meaning of goal, something that you have hope to achieve. Coming to the comprehension questions. Answer the following questions. What is the central idea of the poem? Tell me, children, what is the central idea of the poem? Yes, the central idea of the poem is that the human beings should be broad-minded. They should have purity of thought to live in peace and harmony. Isn't it? The human beings should be very broad-minded because they should have in the purity of thoughts that their thinking should be very pure to live in peace and harmony. Second question. What features of the garden in the poet's heart are mentioned in stanza 1? In the stanza 1, what are the features of the garden mentioned? I hope so it is very easy to answer for you. Yes, the features of beauty and smiling are mentioned in the first stanza. The garden is full of beautiful flowers with petals and smiles, isn't it? The petals are compared with smiles of a human being. What is the mood of the poet? Put a tick mark. A, sad. B, hopeful. C, thankful. What is the mood of the poet? Yes, it is hopeful. He says that he hopes that the human beings should be broad-minded and they should have purity in their thoughts to live in peace and harmony. Coming to the fourth question. Explain the word gratitude as used in the poem. So it is very important, children. We all know that meaning of gratitude is thankfulness. But coming to the poem, gratitude means the feeling of being grateful. So what is the meaning of gratitude in the given poem? The feeling of being grateful. Here, the garden symbolizes colorful and happy thoughts, isn't it? When the garden is symbolizes for what there? For colorful and happy thoughts, pure thoughts, and a good and a peaceful life. So when the garden symbolizes that the human being should have the happy thoughts and should have a good and a peaceful life. This garden with such qualities in his heart. So the garden in this garden is having this type of qualities, a good and a peaceful life. Happy thoughts, good life and peaceful life. He is grateful for having such a garden in his heart. So he is having, the human being is having a grateful, he is very grateful that he is having a such type of garden in his heart, that the human being is very peaceful and happy in purity of thoughts. His soul is his attitude. Which attitude is behavior? His soul is his attitude. His attitude is everything. He wants to be grateful to his soul. So the human being wants to be grateful. He is grateful to his
Write the given
soul.
glossary and question answers in your classwork and send it to my WhatsApp number. Thank you. God bless us all.